Okay, in this video, I'm going to show you in the sales layout screen how you can actually manipulate a button, change the background color, foreground color, and little things like that. I'm not going to go deeply into depth within this particular video, but needless to say, this will give you a good starting point. And the best way to learn the other features is either watch the other videos or just have a good play and see what you can come up with. Okay, so here we go. First off, I'm going to drag and drop a button onto the canvas, like so. And then I'm going to resize it using these sizing guides. So there we have it, a nice button. Notice that this button, the background actually is an image and not just a solid color. So what we can do there is, I just want to make it a solid color. So first I'm going to remove the background image. So by simply right clicking on the button, and then I can go to remove background picture only. There is no foreground picture. If there was, and I didn't want to remove it, obviously this is the option to go for. If I wanted to just get rid of them both, then I could use this option here. There we go. So now you can see it's just a plain button with a black border and a white background. And I'm going to now change the background, the actual color. So we go back into this right menu. One thing I didn't mention is you, on the mouse, obviously press the right button. If you want to simulate that on your EPOS screen and it's a touch screen, you put your finger on it and hold it there for a couple of seconds and the menu will appear. On some of the EPOS systems, you'll see a circle going around, and as soon as it completes itself, the menu appears. Right, anyway, so let's change the background color. Okay, so we select that. Sorry, I've gone in to change the image, which I will be showing you in another video. We're going to change the background color, of course. Right, here we go. So I'm going to go with a nice soft yellow. And okay. And straight away you can see we now have a yellow button. I'm even going to move it up here just a tad. And then notice the border's black. Now you've got a few options with your border. You don't have to have a border if you don't wish. Border's gone. Obviously, if you want the border, you can change the border color. So I could do a nice darker orange to complement the yellow. And there it is. And then if I so wish, I can also increase the thickness of the border. This is measured in pixels, which are the dots on your screen. So the more pixels you put in, the bigger the thickness of the line is going to be. Okay, so I'm going to put in 5, and that'll be a nice chunky line. And there we go, there's our line. Now obviously we have a button there, and we've got the a nice border on it, but at this point in time, it doesn't appear to serve any purpose. It has no text and there is nothing attached to it that it is going to do. Okay, now I'm going to show you how you can add some text to the button. So we select the button, and down here you'll see where it says display name. And simply by selecting that text box, and then I'll type in a display name for the button. So it's literally, in this case, we'll do, I don't know, let's do a 5% discount button. That way I can add a function to it. There is a video on functions, by the way, how to manipulate and use them. Well worth watching. You can add some very powerful and very useful buttons to your sales screen that will save you lots of time. So your customers won't be stuck around too long. They get to get out quickly. You get to serve the next customer and they all come back happy, which means you'll be happy. Okay, 5% discounts. There it is. Now looking at that, I've decided that it's not very noticeable text. It's too small for me and it needs to be a different color. So I'm going to right click my button and change for color. And I'm going to change it to, let's have a look here. What have we got? We'll go with a nice dark green. Okay, so that's a bit clearer, as you can see. And now I'm just going to change the size of that font. So here we have change font, and I'm quite happy with the style of font, but as you can see, you can choose any font you want that's on your system. You can choose the different styles: regular, oblique, bold, oblique, etc. And you've got strike through and underline there as well. So you may well be familiar with this font box. It's standard to Windows. You've probably seen it a million times. So I'm going to go to font 18. It obviously shows me there. I'm going to compare the button, and I think maybe we'll go 16. And okay. And yeah, maybe a bit bigger would have been good, but there you go. So that's the basics on how to design a button, add a bit of color, change the borders, a bit of text. As I say, there is a video on how to add functions. I'll fly right up. Sorry, bear with me. That is because the button isn't selected. I'll fly through this and I'll go to add function, discount, apply percentage discount. There we go. And I'm going to put 5 for a 5% discount. Apply percentage discount to selected items. 5%. Accept. There you go. That's how to make a 5% discount button, although this was obviously more about how to make it look all pretty. Thank you for checking in, and yeah, we'll catch you later. Thank you.